slap over the wrist for being too feisty and calling people a cunt. Now, I believe, you know,
I've tried to ring him.
You are, and there is no rule in the
I
world
tried to ring him.
It is in fact in the dictionary.
Yeah,
Aware of
look,
that, and it is a
he's
real
timed
word.
me
Now,
out.
it might not be to everybody's taste.
The geezer's timed me out. Why would you do that, Alex? I got the case that is most closest to yours, even worse.
They're only used to dealing with people.
And you won't talk to me. Are you joking? Are you joking?
They're just clueless.
Can't send it.
I think they need educating, don't they?
Well, they've been educated, trust me, and that's what's not going down.
Won't let me send it.
And I think Thursday was an education to them that I only have to press one button and suddenly 200,000 people.
He won't let me send it. He's blocked me.
How many else?
Look,
I mean,
Alex, all right, one's gone through.
Bearing in mind their disproportion.
They must be watching me, and unblocked it.
On knocking that door down. He was coming through with that chainsaw,
Alex.
even if I'd been stood in front of it, I think. It was
It's
good.
Brian.
Yeah.
And they were, let me tell you as well,
Harvey.
the other ossifers who were here. Now, by the way, I was at the back door by the point this
Going up again yet? Alex, it's Brian Harvey. All right. They've took it off the timeout thing.
He's there. I mean, he wanted to make a scene. Well, now he's a star of YouTube.
Talk to me, mate.
Well in his new career.
Come on, Alex, talk to me, mate. Like, this is relevant, man. Come on. Don't be like these other people, man, and block me off.
The Chief Constable this evening on my video. I don't want any trouble. I just want to be able to do my show without saboteurs. And the fact that they
And you
took
will
my
if we
equipment
stick
on
together,
Friday,
doing it on your own. Come on, Alex,
believing
man.
that I would be off air for 4 or 5
Come on,
days like I
Alex.
was
Look,
last time.
Brian,
Okay,
block.
report me
See,
out to
look.
January.
Hammer
That won't happen
Speakeasy.
again.
Boom, nice
We've got
one.
systems
Yes,
in place
why have you
now
blocked
that
Brian?
are
Thank you,
fancy.
people. Get in now.
To get
Flood
back
the
on there,
messages.
once you know that you need 2 of everything.
Come on,
then you need
people.
cloud and it comes straight down and blah, blah, blah,
Flood
blah.
the
It's
messages.
there.
This man needs to talk to me. He needs to
Okay,
talk
you've
to
got
me.
30,000
Come on, Alex, man.
Nottingham Police, good. I'll open an Apple store when you give it me back. And if you don't, I'll sue you for that. And then this is public money. Here's what I'd like to say as well.
Come on, man. Come on, Alex. I'm on your side, brother. I'm on your side, man.
Treating me like I'm some mass criminal.
For fuck's sake, please speak to Brian. Yes. Nice one. Big you up, sir.
They've been here 3 times and found nothing. They want to
talk to Brian Harvey. Boom. Come on.
They didn't like the fact that I mocked their dopey.
Why you blocked Brian?
Frankly,
I'm not blocked now, I don't think.
Charity shop. This woman was incapable of even remembering her pen. She couldn't. She works online and couldn't switch her computer on. She had to have 2 men come and help her. She then didn't understand words. Then she plays.
I'm on your side, man. I'm on your side.
You said this, and I said,
I'm on your side. Speak to Brian Harvey. Boom, 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 boom. Everything's moving quick now. 10th, come on, man. Talk to me, Alex. Talk to me, man.
And this is why they so often.
Talk to me. Talk to Brian. Yes, people. I love you. You know what? It's the public, man. It's the public. Talk to Brian Harvey. Talk to Brian Harvey. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, Alex, man.
Thousands of pounds now.
Come on, Alex, man. Please, mate. Come on.
Hundreds of thousands of pounds.
Talk to me, man.
That is the biggest scandal of all, in my opinion. It's outrageous.
Look, it's all talk to Brian Harvey. Talk to Brian Harvey.
You've got to do it. You've got to do it. You've got to keep going.
I'm here, mate.
No choice.
No choice.
Let's do this.
Like you always say, the truth will out.
It already has. They've got it, but they don't want it because it doesn't play to their tune. But the trouble we've got now is we've got a lot of people who are about to lose their job.
Looks. I am
because
friend.
whether they like it or not,
I am friend to you.
BBC people
Talk to Brian. Talk to Brian. Love you. I love you, people, man. See what I'm saying? Look at it. He's flooded. There's no way he doesn't know. Come on, Alex. I'm on your side, brother. I'm on your side.
But I've told enough people. Everybody.
Freedom of speech.
People know this story.
Let's do this.
It will never be. They can
Let's do this. Talk to Brian Harvey. Talk to Brian Harvey. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Come on, man. Talk to me.
Let's get in front of a judge when it will come out anyway, and they'll decide who is the
love it.
and who's
You
not.
people are fucking amazing. Look at you. Look at you. Yes.
So I can see every mistake.
Yeah.
We've seen enough already, but I want to see
Come on, let's
more.
do this, Alex, man.
There'll be more.
Let us
Thank you,
do
sir.
this.
All the best.
Let's do this.
Love you.
Love you more.
Let's do this, man. Let's do this, Alex.
Through the phones. I'm not going to keep repeating myself either because we've done it and we're going to move on. I promise you Wednesday, no more of this. We'll keep moving on.
Talk to me. I promise I'll behave, Alex. I promise you. I will behave. I will behave. I'm going to write it. I'm going to confirm it. I will behave.
Point out very quickly a few things because I'm really nervous.
I promise you.
Don't worry. Have you ever had your front door knocked in? That'll make you nervous. I'll tell you about that, sir. Yes. Open your door or kick it in or fucking kick it in then.
Yeah. Oh, fucking yeah. They do, mate. They do it.
The retired and the police officers.
Come talk to me. I'm here for you, mate. I am here for you.
It's like, honestly, like, this is just so terrible that at the moment you're up to 267,000 subscribers.
I'm here for you, man.
We should all be celebrating right
People
now.
like me and this geezer, listen, this ain't about subscribers, this ain't about none of that. This is about exactly what you're doing there. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, man, talk to him. This is what we need to do with the government. Exactly what you're doing now. Fucking brilliant, people. I love it. Love it. Look at it. Fuck me. Fucking hell.
Making them rich, I get justice. So
oh, man.
To, you know, hand all my money over to get
justice, get the justice, man. Let's get justice.
I think what
come on, man. Let's team up. Let's get justice.
Is that I have nothing to hide, and I think I'm rare. I think a lot of people don't have nothing to hide. I think most people have something. But I am one guy who can say, having been raided 3 times, having all equipment taken 5 times or whatever it was, 3 times, 4 times on Thursday. There's nothing. So now what? Now what?
Alex Bellfield. What does that name sound so suspiciously familiar? Oh, you're the one with that YouTube podcast type thing. Alex. Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators. To catch a predator and have a seat with Chris Hansen, I'm going to need you to have a seat right over there. I've been going through some transcripts, and I have some questions and some concerns. Alex Bellfield. What does that name sound so suspiciously familiar? Oh, you're the one with that YouTube podcast type thing. Alex. Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators. To catch a predator and have a seat with Chris Hansen, I'm going to need you to have a seat right over there. I've been going through some transcripts, and I have some questions and some concerns about these videos. You know, the Jimmy Savile thing, that's long gone. That was the BBC in the old days. That's no longer tolerated. So be careful on your show. I mean, First Amendment and all, I fight for that every day, but some of this stuff is borderline predator-like. Could lead you to meet me in a dark kitchen someplace for an interrogation. Nobody wants that. So behave yourself. I'll be watching and listening. I'll see you soon on the TV with new predator investigations. Don't be in them. Just watch and listen to them. Also podcasts, Predators I've caught. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And try to behave yourself, Alex.
Raided 3 times, having all equipment taken 5 times or whatever it was, 3 times, 4 times on Thursday. There's nothing. So now what? Now what are you going to do? Now what? I'll go back in a cell and sleep. I am the tiredest I've ever been in my life because I'm working my ass off for you lot, and I love it. And I'm not looking to play the victim. But you know, I go in those cells and I sleep. It's wonderful. Nobody bothers me. There's no phone. It's wonderful. So keep me in, fine. But they know.
Go on, let's talk about that room. Let's talk about that room. Please talk to me, Alex. Come on, man.
Bing, bang, boom. I was in a car and brought home within 4 minutes of an interview. Isn't that funny? That wasn't about bombing the BBC. It was nothing to do.
How do I get through to the voice of reason?
If they could bring their goons in,
where's the Skype? Is there a Skype? There's a Skype.
And they didn't. They fucked up.
It's got to be a Skype name.
Almost 500,000 people. Well, you've got over 500,000 subscribers now, like, and all of us, like, well, I'm pretty much prepared in the next few days. You might
come on, Alex, talk to me, mate.
And I would say
everyone is saying it. Wow.
Like you were like having the most cocaine in your building. It's like,
this looks like Ian Puddick's chat after he's spoken to Sean Atwood.
Wow. Not, as you know, a big fan of the Argers who 1 minute saying they're
look at the power of the people, man. That is mental. That is overwhelming, man. That is overwhelming.
I don't mess around with mental health. I think people who are genuinely mentally ill need all the support they can get. But there's too many people bandwagoning and playing the victim when in fact they're not.
I hear that.
At the moment I feel I'm unable to cope or unable to do this program, I will tell you, I am completely transparent. I can tell you I've never felt more tenacious as I do here. I've never felt more confidence in my innocence. I've never felt more confidence in proving them liars.
That's right. People like you. That's why they're there, Alex, mate. You've got 10,307, 10,407. It's going up all the time.
Me, when this comes out,
people want truth, and this proves it.
absolutely.
This proves it. Come on, Alex, man. We can fucking beat these people because it ain't over yet. And we know lawyers and that can be corrupt, and there's backhanders that happen behind our backs.
That didn't have the intelligence to question anything. That's all it is. I feel sorry for Nottingham Police. When they saw those BBC letters, they fell for it.
I don't.
Okay, fine.
I don't. They let them people get away with machete,
mate.
mate.
Be a detective. You know, they said you've stolen the money given to you to sue the BBC. No, it was 100% in the GoFundMe account, and it's now 100% with Henry Brownman, who will be suing them when I'm allowed. And isn't it funny, by the way, that the terms of bail were that I couldn't sue these people?
This is unbelievable, this chat log.
No, not
I'm
now.
going to turn it a bit more so you can see. All that's coming up is my name.
There are many things I can sue for now.
Wow.
They've actually given me a gift. I have to see this as a gift.
Please.
I hope so.
Talk to me, mate.
Because you deserve it.
Thank you, love.
I am
ice cream at this point.
Well, the other thing is that we need to be aware of is that we're in lockdown and there's very little else to do. So it's keeping me busy, you know, and I do like a lift in a car by a very pretty lady next to me and a nice driver. It's like being chauffeur driven to the bridewell and then having a man look up my rectum. I'm sure you've had this opportunity many times.
I mean, I'm not even going to make jokes about that because that was absolutely humiliating.
Oh, no, I loved it, love. When he said to me, could you move your man sausage to the left? Could you move it to the right? I said, oh, this is like the okey cokey of penises. I thought it was marvellous.
You know, well I'm like, I'm going to be 44.
Alex Bellfield.
Belfield.
What does that name sound so suspiciously familiar? Oh, you're the one with that YouTube podcast type thing. Alex. Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators. To catch a predator and have a seat with Chris Hansen, I'm going to need you to have a seat right over there. I've been going through some transcripts and I have some questions and some concerns about these videos. You know, the Jimmy Savile thing, that's long gone. That was the BBC in the old days. That's no longer tolerated. So be careful on your show. I mean, First Amendment and all, I fight for that every day, but some of this stuff is borderline predator-like. Could lead you to meet me in a dark kitchen someplace for an interrogation. Nobody wants that. So behave yourself. I'll be watching and listening. I'll see you soon on the TV with new predator investigations. Don't be in them. Just watch and listen to them. Also podcasts, predators I've caught. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and try to behave yourself, Alex.
Oh my God, love this. I tell you what, I'd have two fingers up for a second opinion. You know what I mean?
Come on, Alex. Let's do this, brother.
Love you.
Give me the number, man. Give me the Skype address. Come on.
Hello,
Come on.
Hi, Alex.
Yes.
It's Nikki Lee.
Hello, love.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Oh.
Can you speak to Brian Hardy, please?
Yes, I can speak to Brian. I'm very concerned about him, though, and I have to be a little careful. Unfortunately, Brian has been involved in some criminal activity himself. Could you tell me, has Brian been charged with anything before I do get involved?
No, he's sitting watching live right now.
Okay, what I'm going to do with Brian...
Talk to me, Alex,
find a way
man.
of getting his number to me, and we will call him.
No, let's do it now. You're live now.
Is that all right, madam?
Come on, man. You're live now.
Am I going to give it? Do you want me to email you his number?
Yeah, email me his number, and I'll speak to him privately. I don't want to do it on the air to protect him.
No, it ain't. Forget that. Don't worry about protecting me.
Tell him my love, won't you?
Oh man, if you can't do it, what is your channel for?
I'll help anybody, but one of the things I
no, it's not about help. It's not about help.
Getting involved in things that could.
What do you mean? It's the same as yours.
Them trouble, and that would never be my intention.
No,
so I need to make sure Brian, who you saw was arrested this week. I want to know he's well and safe.
Don't give me all that. Don't give me all that. You're playing into their agenda. Why are you playing into their agenda, Alex? Fuck this geezer. Fuck this geezer off. It's lies. He's a fucking fraud. No, forget it. I don't want to talk to you now. No, forget it. Forget it. Forget it.
I know the rules.
Forget it now. Forget it.
This whole thing.
Fraud.
Right? This is the truth.
Oh, a fraud.
They taught me the rules.
Fraud.
I know how far I can go.
You're a fraud, mate. You're a fraud. No, bollocks. Ex-BBC. I should have known better. I should have known better.
I've never been sued for defamation or
fraud.
That's why
you're a fraud, mate. Don't believe
That's why
you.
they're trying to get me arrested,
X,
gagged, silenced.
BBC,
Now it's my turn.
fraudster.
I wish them well.
No,
Back to the phones we go.
no,
Sorry,
you will
Sunday
not
night.
do
It's
that to
9:30.
me.
Hello, who's calling?
Fraud.
Hi, it's Jenny from Bournemouth.
Fraud.
Hi, Jenny. What can I do
Fucking
for you?
I
fraud.
just wanted to make sure
But let that be proof to you people, yeah? They put people on the alternative media and make them believable. Fuck you. You want to have a go at mental health patients? See him try and cover his back a minute ago. Did you fucking see that? Yeah, you don't want me on, mate, because I'll come and speak the fucking truth. That's right. That's right. Fuck it. But fraud. Fraud. Fraud.
I've got a lot of people
Alex,
upstairs and things
you
very strange.
let down.
Let me tell you a secret.
Let
Probably
down.
lawyers won't like me doing this,
You
but
let down.
on Thursday, I swapped my
I
account.
can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm
I've done
gutted.
well for
I'm
myself,
gutted.
and my only treat,
I'm
I don't do
gutted.
drugs, as they
I am
know.
gutted.
I don't do hookers, I don't
I
do
am
anything.
gutted.
I do play my little piano. It's wonderful. I sit here,
Gutted.
and
Forget
this is
your
the new
piano. I'm gutted. Look, he's trying to divert. Watch you look at him.
And
Look at
this was
BBC.
delivered on Thursday morning. For
Diversions.
2 hours, the front door was open. 20
Diversion.
minutes after they left, and it's all
Look at him.
when that door was shut, they came. If they'd have come an hour earlier, that door was wide open. Now
Diverting.
somebody's looking down.
Diverting.
Now,
Yeah, I'm
because I was
looking
having
down
this
on you
demo,
now.
Grandma and
Can't believe what I'm
Granddad, my mum and
hearing.
Dad had the
Can't
dog.
believe what I'm
She wasn't
hearing.
here.
Can't
Now,
believe
I
what I'm
think what they
hearing.
do in these
Oh my
situations
God.
is try and
Can't believe it.
intimidate
God, now he's
and
blocked me.
try and
Boom.
have
Oh, you got Nick
best
think
members
twice
on
about
it
blocking
who are
me.
incredibly
You really
fun.
need to, because that way now
They
you make
try
yourself
and
look
make a
guilty.
show.
What way
This
we
is what they
going?
do.
What way we
But
going?
unfortunately for
What
them,
way we going? Why
it
block
hasn't
Brian off? He
worked.
knows just
And I'm
unblock me
sure
because he knows
I
he's going to
talk
get
about
grief
my
for it.
micro
Gatekeeper,
There is no
yes!
shame where I'm
Alex.
concerned. You won't embarrass me.
Alex,
Trust me, there are certain
Gate-
things you could be arrested for that are very
Keeper,
embarrassing should they
X,
say it. And of course you have
BBC,
to then go away and go quiet.
fraud.
I've gone the other way. Because I've got no
Fraud.
shame, because I've got no embarrassment.
fraud.
because
You
there's
are a
nothing criminal as
fraud.
far as I'm
You
concerned.
liar.
There's certainly no
I cannot
allegations of
believe I
anything
fell
that
for
will land
it.
you in prison.
I cannot
I'm not worried.
Belfield
All
it
I've
up.
done is
I
tell the truth
cannot.
on emails.
Blah.
And talk to you on YouTube.
Can't
There are people
Belfield
who have
it.
made complaints to the police
Can't
and say
believe
they're in
it.
fear
And
of
you
their
see him,
lives
as
with
soon,
shutters
listen,
on their
as
windows
soon as they do that
because of
one,
this
I want to know
program.
he's well. He's not. I'm not locked up. I'm not in a fucking mental hospital. Do you know what I mean? What are you, a doctor? You got to vet me before I come on. I told you I was going to behave. I told you I was going to be nice. But no, you and your people cannot afford to have me on now. You are a fraud, mate.
Especially considering
Fraud.
500,000 people are
Fraud.
watching, The Voice of Reason. We know that because most people don't watch alone. Most people are watching.
Brian Harvey, snubbed.
So the notion that they could just say
By
something they get away with it, shutters on their
Alex
windows, they can't provide any evidence. Okay, let's get you in court.
Belfield.
Let's explore what
Share.
I've done because there's no accusation I've been near.
Now.
There's no accusation. Done anything to me?
Go away, I don't want no delivery. Wait! I didn't order nothing, so go away. You're working for him.
Nothing to do with me. It's blatantly fucking obvious.
Didn't order nothing. Stop sending stuff to my house, or I'll call the police.
Talking on YouTube.
Brian Harvey snubbed by, I
They say they're in fear of me.
was going to say Levi Belfield then. Ah.
Over what? It's a witch hunt. And a witch hunt is about dragging the person down, hoping they'll kill them.
Yeah, no, it's not a witch hunt. This is about you snubbing me, mate. After what I've just been through, and you can't talk to me, fuck your show. Fuck your show. Fuck your show. There you go, blocked now. Look, too many messages. Blocked. Why are you blocking me? Why are you blocking me? Why are you blocking me? Block. Blocked. Man is not the real deal, people. Yeah, you're not the real deal, mate. You are not the real deal. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
We are working within the law, and I'm only interested in justice and principle.
Yeah, of course you are. In front of a corrupt judge. You never thought of that. Do you not think people do backhanders? Could be Freemasons doing this to you. But no, you'll be a Freemason as well. Because I know you hang about with Freemasons. Yeah?
What everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
On every Mail Online article, on every
Snubbed
article, Sun article, but of course
by
they're a massive great big lawyers. They thought they'd take me down.
Alex
That's what
Bellfield. Brian Harvey snubber. He's feeling the heat right now, people. He's trying to smile it off. Make him feel heat, yeah? Make him know that he's out of order for not talking to me, when my case is just like his, but worse. Yeah, it's coming on top for him, people. Come on, people, you got that power, man. You people, come on, man. Me and you together, let's do this. This is how we got to work together. Here we go. You've been sending too many messages, yeah? Really? That's it. Slag. Talk to Brian Harvey. You won't. Yeah, look at it. That's it. Voice of reason. The voice of treason. You are listening to the voice of treason. Ex-BBC. Wherever you see the BBC, get the fuck away, because they are not giving you the truth. There's your proof. Do you remember when Michael Shrimpton was on Daddy Dragon, all these truthers and that? Do you remember that? And I'm going to talk to him and it was filled up with my name, and he's doing the same again. Do not trust this man. Do not trust this man. Funny, he's got a big thing going on in it at the same time as me. Very funny, that. Very, very funny. Very funny. Yeah, very funny. Let's get some more proof of this, yeah? Nah, mate, I didn't order no food. I've been getting food sent to me for 2 weeks, brother. I'm really sorry, but it ain't me. And that's live on YouTube now in front of 10,000 people. So please don't send any more food to my house, okay?
Is it?
No, listen, don't say my address on here, yeah? I didn't order any food. People are on the wind-up. I've had 2 weeks of it. Random food turn up.
You continuously receiving from different peoples.
What? Right.
No,
Have you got the phone number of who called that pizza? What you got there? What have you got? Is it Indian or?
Indian food.
Right. So have you got the phone
People
number?
are using your address.
Yes. So can you give that?
Bloody
Listen. Can you give it to the police, please? When you
Oh,
go
the
back,
bastard.
listen. When you go back, the mobile number that whoever rung you on it, can you please give it to Leighton Police? Will you please do that?
I got it.
Leighton Police. Get the phone number and tell them to trace whoever's been sending the food here. Please, brother, it's going to carry on, man. It's not fair. You're a local business. They shouldn't be doing it to you.
Making trouble for you, for us.
No, I know you're not. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's these people. They're trolls online, right? And they're trying to inconvenience me. And for 2 weeks they've been sending pizza, Indian, Chinese, all different food. But it's not paid for. They want me to pay for it. This is what I'm saying. So I'm really sorry, brother. Yeah.
I got it, man.
Will you just make?
I know what are you facing. I know.
I know. That's all right. It's all right. Listen, no worries, man. I just feel sorry for you, mate. I feel sorry. But listen, to stop this, can you please give the mobile number of whoever
You know
rung
the thing
that?
is, what they do, they give the phone number to the Just Eat, and Just Eat can't give the phone number neither to the business, neither to the customer.
No, to the police. It's going to have to be
They
to the
can
police.
Only the police.
Yeah, so can you make sure that for this order that it's reported to the police, please, mate? It's important to me.
I understand.
Because otherwise they keep sending you out, man. I'm so sorry, brother.
That's fine.
So sorry, mate. Terrible diversion. That was for Alex. So there you go. That shows you that it's the same people. He works for the same team. That's why you shouldn't trust him. If he'd have spoke to me, that would have been the best thing for him right now. Yeah, that would have been the best thing for him. And then all of a sudden, to divert from his chat, someone turns up.
My home, you spend on what you want. I love travel and I love my home, and that's it. And,
Talk to me.
You know what? They seem to be obsessed with this house. Every time I get in a police car, every time.
Talk to me now, Alex. I'm going to give you one more chance.
So you think, what shitholes are you living in? I mean, this is not an extraordinary house. It's just got very.
Talk to me now, Alex. It's Brian Harvey. I'm going to give you one last chance to redeem yourself, or I'm going to absolutely turn on you. Right? I will absolutely turn on you. Yeah? I will absolutely turn on you if you do not talk to me. So whoever your moderators are, if you're watching my channel as well on the side, get a message to that man and tell him to talk to me. Or I'll tell you now. I'll tell you now. If he don't talk to me tonight, now, when it's relevant, while it's all fresh, forget it. I'm going to war, mate, yeah? And you'll have me on the other end of the shit as well. Yeah, you better talk to me. You better fucking talk to me. I'm giving you one more chance. I'm giving you one last chance. Right? Pour another drink, get yourself comfortable, and talk to me. Right? Let's do this. Alex is moderator. I know you're watching. Right? It's time to talk now. I will be nice. I'm giving you one last chance. I don't have to do this. I can go for the kill now. I'm telling you. You talk to me about this issue. Right, this needs to happen right now. You can't do this, and don't play that mental health card on me. You're not a doctor, you know nothing. As far as I'm concerned, what all these other people can call in, but I can't. How is that right, Alex? Where's your voice of reason now? Where's your voice of reason now? One last chance, and I'm going for you, brother. One last chance. Last chance. Last chance, Alex. Save yourself, yeah? Save yourself. Save yourself, because you're showing me you're the enemy. So, I'm telling you now, forget all this dressing up malarkey, right? It's not working, yeah? People ain't falling for it. They can see you, you can see the thing here. They know you're under pressure. Your only move now is to stop what you're doing and talk to me. Stop what you're doing and talk to me, right? Your whole chat is filled up with my name. There is no way that you can't give me 5 minutes of your time and we can just compare notes.
Who gives the pricks?
Just fucking about playing silly sexual innuendos. Right, this is like, we need to get, this is real news. Look how I'm being blocked, well, even by him. Well, you know not to trust him now then, don't you? If he don't talk to me in the next 5 minutes, do not trust this man. Because my screen keeps filling up with him, yeah? All this, you're not gonna talk to me another time and vet me. You need to talk to me now, while it's fresh.
Hello?
Hello,
Hello, love, who's that? Yes.
it's Tanny for Violent Vegan.
Oh, for Christ's sake, not a vegan, love. You're not going to have a go at me, are you? I've had quite a week. I don't need vegans.
No, I'm not doing. I've been thinking of you a lot.
Nah, these calls are made up.
I'm glad to hear.
This call's made up. If the next caller doesn't bring up my name and say, why aren't you talking to Brian Harvey, you know he's got false callers on standby doing this. I can't, but I'm so glad you are seeing this live. I'm so glad that you are seeing it live. Please believe me, people. I'm not a liar. I'm not a fraud. Right? I tell the truth. Right? And I'm going all the way. And I want you to back me. And when people like this will not talk to me and they want to hide behind the mental health, when he wants to sit there making the comments about people with mental health, but pull yourself together. Put me on that fucking line now. Do it in the next 5 minutes and I'll keep it respectful. Otherwise, mate, you got a shitstorm coming. Right? You got a shitstorm coming. Or maybe this is planned to divert away from all the other stuff. Daniela.
I'm so
Maybe.
wicked and I'm
BBC, remember?
And you'll get through this. But I do.
Nice try, Daniela.
Because you told the Staines man that I wasn't.
Nice try. What is this? What bullshit is this woman chatting after your whole chat? Look, my name. Look at it.
Look, I'm very
I'm gonna put that on. I'm just gonna put that. Look, I'm just gonna let you watch the chat. Watch the chat. Look at the name. Look, we'll just watch the chat. Just watch it. Yeah, watch the chat. Look, we'll just watch nothing but my name coming up there. Look. Look, he can't see that now. He can't see it though. Look, BHTV2. BHTV2. Come on, people. Give it to him. Give it to him. He's look, he's pulling his best face to try and get out of it. Don't let him get out of it. Wicked. Go on, people. Go on, people. Go on, people.
You'll say.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Please. Please look at it. Please look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
I know you don't like
Look at that.
But
that is unbelievable.
Really true, and it's very worrying now in this country.
And he's got this woman on talking shit. And this ain't a mainstream tactic.
It's weird.
Talk to me now. Talk to me now. What's happened? What's happened? What's happened? Advert? The fuck did that come from? Brian is truth. Brian is truth. I mean, shut up about Brian. Got as much right to have a fucking.
I only met Sharon a couple of times. I interviewed her, funnily enough, for a show I did. This is how old I am. So in 19 whatever it was.
Go on, people. Go on, people. Go on, people. Go on.
27.
Go on, people. Fucking amazing. Amazing. Told ya, it's always going to be the public, mate. It was always going to be the public. Thank you,
two
people.
kids and Sharon and
Thank
Ozzy,
you.
and they said, you want to interview?
Yeah,
And
you see,
went,
when you're doing shit like
Sharon
this,
and Ozzy,
there is
they were the
nothing
British
we
people.
can't
And
fucking
ever since
do.
I bumped
Yeah,
into her,
nothing
I-
that we cannot
She's
do.
fabulous.
Look
She's
at the
great.
fucking
I tell you,
support.
she should be on
Open
TV.
your
The
eyes,
fact
Alex.
that she's been
Open
sacked,
your
and she has
eyes.
been sacked.
Yeah,
There's no
talk to
solution.
me.
Piers Morgan
Talk to me
sacked
about what's
from
happened to
GMB,
you, and I
and
can
so
tell
was
you what's
Sharon,
happened to
because
me.
they're-
Talk to me
Well,
about
banging
mental
the
health.
man
Talk
who
to
they
me,
said was a
Alex.
racist,
Talk
who
to
isn't.
me.
For
Yeah,
that to end your career
talk
is really
to me.
fucking worrying. And
Yeah,
I'm
look
not
how many
going
more
to say
people are
I
tuned
like
in now.
Piers, but I
Boom.
back his
Come
right
on,
to be a
man.
prick. He should have a right to be on that
Come on.
program screaming.
Yeah, I should have a right to be on the programme talking to you right now. You should give me that right. You should give me that right. Give me that right. Give me that right.
What is my situation?
Give me that right, Alex. Don't go on tight with your YouTube, yeah? Don't go on tight. Look at the people. Look, they all want it. Thank you, people. Thank you. Well, I put it this way. I know anyway, yeah? You fucking convinced me. Look at
I
it.
was the
Look
number one
at
show on the
it.
station, beating breakfast.
Wow.
They don't like the fact that undermines
Wow.
an entire newsroom who think news is more important than personality. They think that
Wow.
being fake and being all newsy.
This
and all
guy's
that
just
is more
dying in
important
front
than
of
being
you.
real and authentic, which
This
is what
man
a
is
lot of people
dying
do. They can't handle
in
it
front
because
of
they
you
have a
right now.
very
Absolutely
spectral way of thinking. There's
dying
no doubt.
in front of you.
really
I've got to
worrying.
turn that down so you can see that.
Terribly worrying to me.
My
I
God,
have
look at it. He's got to leave it running quick. He's took slow mode off.
at university.
Yeah,
They
look
can't
at it.
say
All it says up there is my name.
politically because-
Alex, man, you are a
they
letdown,
will
brother.
be maligned
You are a
because of
letdown,
that.
and
We saw in Aberdeen
you're a
last
fraud.
week, a woman
You're a
said,
fraud. You won't talk to me. You are, what a fraud. Alright, gutted. Gutted. Gutted.
Darling, I'm worried.
Gutted. Let me unsubscribe right now.
Can we give you a Brussels sprout, my darling?
If you feel like I do, people, do that.
Those weak legs.
Unsubscribe. You fucking fraud. Thumbs down. You fucking fraud, mate. You fraud. Look at them, they still flying out. It's unbelievable, people. It is unbelievable what is happening right now. Wow. Wow. I can't believe it. Snubbed by Alex Bellfield. Hello, I'll take a call. Morning, Chunky. Only me. I'll take your call as long as you're not Brian Harvey.
Go on.
Being kind.
A few weeks ago, I was out walking my dog.
Oh my God.
GDPR.
Oh my God. Speak to Brian Harvey. Speak to Brian Harvey. Fraud. 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 Send in the fraud squad. Send in the fraud squad. Send in the fraud squad. How many GoFundMes has this man got going? See how he sits there giving it the big one. Oh, well, if the police take it, I'll just buy another laptop. If the police take my phone, I'll just buy another one. What with? The public money that you've been nicking? Yeah? How many GoFundMes you got going? Yeah? I don't take nothing off the public, Alex. I don't take nothing off the public. Sitting there slagging off mental health, taking the fucking public's money, and then when a story of interest comes up, you don't want it. Look at your fucking screen, Alex. All it's got is my name on it. Brian Harvey Television just come in and took over your fucking shit. How's it feel? How's it feel? You ain't the king of the fucking airwaves, brother. I mean, neither am I, but judging by that, I'm more popular than you. How comes I don't get your numbers? Because it's all a fix, that's why.
It is so quick.
Ex-BBC, wherever they are, an ex-BBC employee or someone's being backed by someone from the BBC, do not fucking trust it. Do not fucking trust it. Do not trust it. Let that be proof
You've got to spot the signs.
to
That's
all
the
of
thing
you.
with these people very early on to see dementia and these sort of illnesses.
All I'm seeing up there is my name.
You've got to be there to
That's
see
all-
it.
look.
And this is where these angels are in care homes because
Right.
you know for all the flack they're getting.
If you
about
can
you're
count
gonna
how many
have to
times
take
you
the
see my
challenges,
name.
we must
Forget
not
about the amount
ever
that's
make
gone.
carers
Look at that,
angry
look.
because these are the people
Look,
protecting
boom, boom, boom.
these people from themselves because they are
Look.
a risk to themselves. They open
Yeah,
their doors
whatever.
at 3 a.m. and go for
Look
it.
at 'em, look.
And suddenly they're in the middle of the
BBC
fucking
Mason.
and they don't know why they're there.
BBC Mason, they're calling him.
Is that right?
Talk to Brian Harvey. Talk to Brian Harvey. There's no getting out of it,
So
mate.
when you stole her
And you know
purse,
it's
how
too
much
late
was
now
it?
as well. You won't ride through this one because the people now, these are all the people in your live chat, mate. Do you think they're ever going to let you forget this, Alex? They ain't never going to let you forget it, mate, ever. Yeah? Never, never, never. What a letdown you are. You know what I mean? You've got something relevant here, yeah? All them police at my fucking door. And you snub me like that. Well, I'm not worthy of your poxy little fucking show. And I sat there and bigged you up. You ain't the voice of reason. Yeah, you're the voice of a fraud. Fraud. The voice of frauddom. The voice of GoFundMe. PayPal. Look, it's all up there. PayPal.me. Free. He's joking, isn't he? That don't say free speech, yeah? Tell me that don't say, oh my God. Oh my God. It only says, look. Oh my God, look. PayPal. Oh my God. Free speech. Is he having a laugh? Is he having a laugh? Wow. 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 Can't believe it. PayPal me. PayPal.me/free speech UK, you know. Where's my free speech?
That will be used in a court. Now, you
Where's my free speech?
And by the person was so stupid, it said sent from the person at the bottom of the email, which we've given the police. Now, you want to play these games, that's fine. I didn't start that. I don't know who you are. You wanted to lie to the police because you thought you were a friend of somebody involved, and then the judge will decide whether what you did was legal. But I wonder whether your life would be as squeaky clean as mine.
It's bullshit. It's all a fix.
I don't have 2 daughters and a wife who have to sell their souls on the internet. I don't have to do that. I don't have that. So there's not that going on. Isn't it funny how those who want to point fingers forget that there's several
I'm not gonna sit there. You all see that. It's still going on now. Brian Harvey. It's all just up there. It's all just up there. Look, he knows what he's done. Don't worry. He knows what he's done. Look, yeah. You lose, Alex. Yeah, that's the look you'll have on your face tomorrow morning. Yeah. Can't even give me the time of day. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking fraudster. Give the public their money back. Buy your own fucking phones and laptops. You fucking drip.
Oh, I think we're all right. Andy!
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
Are you bubbling?
No, I'm confused.
Go on.
I've tuned in 4 times to you since you've been on this radio station, and I've heard you before, and every single time I've heard you distressed, confused, upset, angry, bitter, rowing.
Well, hang on a minute. Where's the bitterness tonight?
Well, I just literally tuned in 5 minutes ago, and I hear you blocking people and getting upset with people. I can't understand why you do this job if it gets to you so much. I've never heard anybody so affected by celebrity than yourself.
Well, hang on a minute. I'm not affected by celebrity. You've heard 5 minutes of a 3-hour show, and you've only tuned in 4 times. So you
seem to think every listener's going to listen on your every word for 3 hours.
No, I don't, Andy. But you seem to think that you can sum up my entire character in 4 5-minute chunks. I don't think everyone's going to listen for 3 hours. I know how radio works. Of course they don't listen for 3 hours. Some people do.
So you'll agree with me then that me tuning in randomly is the only perception I'm going to have of you?
No, I don't. I don't think that you can reach the conclusions that you have reached only and consider it to be a fact only from those short things. But Andy, Andy, I don't need your help. The show is not for you, mate. It doesn't work for you. That's fine.
No, it is for me.
No, it's not. Well, it's not for you.
I'm trying to help you. I can't fathom why you would let anybody, some idiot on Twitter, affect you.
I don't want your help. I don't want your help. I don't want it.
You're doing to me what you do to everyone, which is
I'm not. I don't want
to get a reaction where you get people telling you.
I'm not trying to get a reaction.
Why don't you just do a show and ignore them?
Andy, I don't want your help. Thank you for the offer of it.
You do need help.
Yeah, and I'm getting help.
Affected by this stuff.
Andy,
you shouldn't be in this job if you're so affected by people.
Andy,
of a rhinoceros.
No, you don't. I tell you what makes you uncomfortable with the show is honesty. It's honesty. You're not used to hearing honesty, and that's fine, and that's understandable because there are very
I'm not
few.
Used to hearing
Can I finish a
unstable.
sentence?
I've heard people.
Can I finish a sentence? Can
it's
I?
a
You didn't.
conversation, actually.
You
should
did.
be listening to me as much as I'm listening to you.
No, because you're jumping to conclusions and talking nonsense. That you are not used.
And by the way, I've heard
hearing...
you say that a million
Hello?
times. Everybody's talking
Hello?
nonsense other than you.
Hello, Andy.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you. Thank you very much. You're not used to hearing someone broadcasting with such
Why are you telling
Hello?
me what
Hang on
I'm
a second.
used to?
Guys,
You can't
can I
do
finish?
that to people,
Can I
Ian.
finish the sentence, Andy?
Well, stop putting on me what you want to put on me.
Well,
Tell me
you're
what
doing,
you think, not what I think.
You're doing.
You don't know me either.
But you're. But that's what you're doing to me. It's not nice, is it? It's not pleasant.
No, you're missing the point.
But you're doing it to
tuning
me.
into a radio show and hearing a man I'm actually concerned about. I'm coming
Andy,
to you actually with love. You don't
no,
get
you're
that
not
because
coming
you
up.
can't see it.
Andy, you have a very, very unusual way, an aggressive way of showing love. I don't want your concern, and I don't want your love. So thank you for the offer, but I'm setting up a boundary, and I'm resisting your offer of love.
Well, that's very kind, but I think I have the right, as a person listening to a show and hearing a distressed presenter who clearly is paying far too much attention to social media, switch it off, ignore it, do your show and leave it. Why do you have to get into these constant rows?
Well, hang on, you're getting in a... Andy,
blocking and unblocking.
Andy, you're getting in a row with me. So why don't you switch off the show and leave it?
Because it's a show. The difference is, your show is a show. I think you're taking it home with you. You should be leaving it. You should be leaving it at 1 o'clock.
Andy, thanks for your concern, but I will live...
Now you're going to cut me off because you don't
No, I'm not. My hand isn't anywhere near the
you
fader.
You don't want to talk about this. That's fine.
Andy?
You go home and be miserable. You sound to me like a man who could kill himself, and that seriously worries me.
Right.
You should be doing this show for fun. It should be entertaining.
No. It's a job, mate. It's a job.
It's
Andy,
not a job. You take it home with you.
No, Andy,
you
it's
constantly refer to people on air who you've had conversations with.
Andy, first of all, you're doing to me what you criticise me for doing. My hand is nowhere near the fader or the screen to cut you off, and it's a job. You don't do it for
mate.
fun.
You're taking it home with you. I've heard you. The last time I heard you, you were doing something about you'd had a car crash, which is terrible. But the way you described it was so distressing to hear that through the radio.
Yeah, it must have
man
been.
is on
Good.
the edge as far as
Good.
I'm concerned.
Good. I was doing my job then. I was
Well, I'm
conveying...
not happy for you. I
don't care. I don't
want
care.
You to be happy and...
Andy, you're not gonna make me happy. I'm glad that you were upset by me relaying the account of the car crash. I'm doing my job properly then. Thank you. It's a compliment. Thank you.
No, you've missed the point. You're very cleverly avoiding what I'm trying to say, which is that you're taking.
I don't like your tone.
You sound to me like you need help. You mentioned the Samaritans earlier.
I get help.
Sounds to me.
I get help.
You refer to your own children on air. That's distressing.
Hang on a minute. What have my children? What do you mean? I refer to my own children on air? Of course I do, because the show is about me.
You're passing on your own negativity to your children. That's a terrible admission that
Andy,
you should really consider.
It's not, Andy. Don't please. You don't know my kids, so you're talking nonsense.
You brought it up. I didn't bring up your kids. You just mentioned it on air 3 minutes ago.
I said that they are.
On me.
No, Andy. I said that they're picking up some of my traits, but that's what kids do. They pick up traits from their parents. Don't question
negative ones. That's what you were talking about.
Well, that's what they do. Children pick up traits from their parents, good and bad. That's
so
life,
instead of
man.
spending your life on Twitter trying to be popular, why don't you spend your life trying to be a better person and giving them positive traits, positive influence?
Wow, now you're judging my parenting skills?
You were judging your parents.
No, yeah, which I'm allowed to. Which I'm allowed to. Because
sorry, love. You're doing a national phone-in where people have the right to listen and join in. So I think you'll find.
Oh,
exactly.
Okay.
Touché, my dear.
Okay. Why are you so angry about the way I live my life?
I am fascinated by you. I have tuned in on 4 separate occasions, and every time I end up feeling sorry for you. You're judging your parents.
No, yeah, which I'm allowed to. Which I'm allowed to. Because.
Sorry, love. You're doing a national phone-in where people have the right to listen and join in. So I think you'll find.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're doing a national phone-in where people have the right to listen and join in. So I think you'll find.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay.
Touché, my dear.
Slap over the wrist. for being too feisty.
Away, because they are not giving you the truth. There's your proof.
Involved in some criminal activity himself. Could you tell me, has Brian been charged with anything before I do get involved?
No, he's sitting watching live right now. And
Okay, what I'm going to do with Brian,
talk to me, Alex,
find a way
man.
of getting his number to me, and we will call him.
No, let's do it now. You're live now.
Is that all right, man?
Come on, man. You're live now.
Am I going to give it? Do you want me to email you his number?
Yeah, email me his number, and I'll speak to him privately. I don't want to do it on the air to protect him.
No, it ain't. Forget that. Don't worry about protecting me.
Tell him my love, won't you?
Oh man, if you can't do it, when you, what is your channel for?
I'll help anybody, but one of the things I
no, it's not about help. It's not about help.
Getting involved in things that could.
What do you mean? It's the same as yours.
Them trouble, and that would never be my intention.
No,
so I need to make sure Brian, who you saw was arrested this week. I want to know he's well and safe.
Don't give me all that. Don't give me all that. You're playing into their agenda. Why are you playing into their agenda, Alex? Fuck this geezer. Fuck this geezer off. It's lies. He's a fucking fraud. No, forget it. I don't want to talk to you now. No, forget it. Forget it. Forget it.
I know the rules.
Forget it now.
The BBC.
Forget it.
This whole thing.
Fraud.
Right? This is the truth.
Oh, a fraud.
They taught me the rules.
Fraud.
I know how far I can go.
You're a fraud, mate. You're a fraud. No, bollocks. Ex-BBC. I should have known better. I should have known better.
Alex Bellfield. What does that name sound so suspiciously familiar? Oh, you're the one with that YouTube podcast type thing. Alex. Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators. To catch a predator and have a seat with Chris Hansen, I'm going to need you to have a seat right over there. I've been going through some transcripts, and I have some questions and some concerns about these videos. You know, the Jimmy Savile thing, that's long gone. That was the BBC in the old days. That's no longer tolerated. So be careful on your show. I mean, First Amendment and all, I fight for that every day, but some of this stuff is borderline predator-like. Could lead you to meet me in a dark kitchen someplace for an interrogation. Nobody wants that. So behave yourself. I'll be watching and listening. I'll see you soon on the TV with new predator investigations. Don't be in them.
where you talked about evolution. Could you explain a bit about evolution to us? Because you have some very definite views that are not mainstream.
Yeah, again, we've all, when I was younger and I read my biology textbook, they gave us two versions of evolution. One was, it was exactly as it was said in the word of the Bible, or it was Darwin. And that's very clever. They insist on putting that in there to shore up that one, because that one looks, if you take the literal words of the Bible and how man was created, no reasonable person is going to believe that. Whereas the theory of natural selection and change, gradual change and so on, is something we can relate to. So that shored up that whole theory by putting it next to something that's completely stupid. However, if you look at the theory of evolution, what the gradual are called Deutsch, actually there the day after he killed himself by accident.
Okay.
What happened was,
explain, yeah.
I'd go around and see a friend, an old friend who's staying at another old friend's place I used to live. And we're chatting away in the kitchen for quite a while. He says, "Oh, by the way," he said, "John Harris is now living upstairs." "Oh, I must go and see him." So he goes, "There's a day he's been working hard on his book. He sleeps during the day." So I was like, "Oh, I'll leave him alone then." I go away. Next day I get a phone call from my friend who's a doctor who owns the house, and he says, "John Harris is dead. He's been dead for a couple of days. He must have committed suicide before you even arrived here." So we're having a conversation, me and my mate, and John Harris is lying dead upstairs.
Why did he kill himself? Did anyone ever find out?
Well, again, I think it's to do with this secret society stuff. They play with your mind, basically. Now, in those circles they play with your mind, there's only one thing you can do, and that's love and God. Anything else is the way, the funny farm or death, basically. Now, he'd gone the other way. He'd written a book called Confessions of the Antichrist. At one point, he said to me, every Bible in the world should be destroyed. Every cathedral should be pulled down. Commercial redemption. Literally almost exactly the same time, basically. Now, what John Harris put out, I will tell you now, is a load of crap.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking crap, basically. There is a technical defence in law for the Nuremberg defence, but that was discounted at Nuremberg.
Yeah, just explain to the viewers, Nuremberg defence is I was only following orders.
Yeah. There is if you deal with law, that can be a defence.
Okay.
But obviously it would be involved in the circumstances. If somebody's about to shoot you, and they say, "We're going to shoot you if you don't shoot him," reasonably you can argue, I was so scared of dying, and not just myself, but I'm a breadwinner for my family and so on, so other human beings would lose out. I had to shoot that man. I was following orders, but that's more of a duress argument.
Yeah. I guess it'd be very difficult if you were like a member of the SS and, you just burnt a partisan village and you ended up at Nuremberg and said, "Well, I was worried if I didn't burn down the village, I would be shot."
Yeah, it doesn't work like that in this country. It can form a partial defence, but not in the cases we're looking at now.
No.
Because all of these people could have gone on the internet and checked the facts for themselves as well. That's the other thing.
But there is quite a movement of common law. Do you know, like there's people who, and a lot of people have got into trouble with it, like who haven't paid the mortgages, who haven't paid the council taxes. And what do you have to say about that?
The people haven't done common law properly. Now, again, the other side watches me all the time. In late 2008, I started to get to grips finally with the common laws. About a year or so after I've woken as Jesus, and I'm starting to realise that's obviously what the true mission is. It's at this point that John Harris steps up and starts talking about commercial redemption. Literally almost exactly the same time, basically. Now, what John Harris put out, I will tell you now, is a load of crap. Yeah. Absolute fucking crap, basically. That man, if he wasn't alive, if he was still alive, I could tell you, I would say it to his face, because I met him. I can tell you stories about him. A very peculiar story. I was working for somebody else's famous called Ian Puddick, actually, one day. Commercial redemption. Literally almost exactly the same time, basically. Now, what John Harris put out, I will tell you now, is a load of crap. Yeah. Absolute fucking crap, basically. That man, if he wasn't alive, if he was still alive, I could tell you, I would say it to his face, because I met him. I can tell you stories about him. A very peculiar story. I was working for somebody else's famous called Ian Puddick, actually, one day.
Listen, I've got something that you might be interested in.
What's that?
Well, I know a bloke, right, who, you'd have to stuff this out yourself, but I know a bloke who allegedly is one of Prince Philip's love children, who was involved in satanic rituals.
Right.
He's an ex-Grenadier god. He seems quite adamant that all this is like sort of kosher.
Yeah.
And how this come about is, I've known him for a while, I knew his story for a while, but I didn't really take much notice of it. But today he said, I'm going to get in contact with Paul Maloney. And I said, I've got something that you might be interested in.
What's that?
Well, I know a bloke, right, who, you'd have to discuss this out yourself, but I know a bloke who allegedly is one of Prince Philip's love children, who was involved in satanic rituals.
Right.
He seems he's an ex-Grenadier god. He seems quite adamant that all this is like sort of kosher.
Yeah.
And how this come about is, I've known him for a while, I knew his story for a while, but I didn't really take much notice of it. But today he said, I'm going to get in contact with Paul Maloney. And I said, I don't advise you do that. And he kind of looked at me and says, well, I don't know who to trust. I said, well, seriously, if you take my advice, you don't want to trust Paul Maloney.
And then we can start keep pumping the truth out and hope we bring them down and hope we, to what you're saying, I think we've got to win. I think we'll win by default, John.
Well, there is something that about 18 months ago, I was talking to my dear friend Brian, and I gave him a probability. Funny enough, I gave him two. I gave him one about himself, and I gave him one about something that's going on at this moment. And the one about himself, all three parts fell into place, which was quite fascinating, which he was a bit shocked about. And I said, well, no, I didn't predict anything. I just told you a probability, something that could possibly happen. And the funny thing is, the other thing I told him was in multiple parts. And at this moment in time, every single part has dropped into place. So if I am correct in what I have concluded, then there is going to be a bit of a shake-up latter part of this year, early 2016. Definitely, without a doubt.
I missed that last part, John, because I was reading questions in the chat box.
There's definitely going to be a shake-up the latter part of this year or early into 2016.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I'm not going to say what I don't want to suggest. All I'm going to say is that the accusations towards Prince Andrew are part of it.
Yeah, I agree.
In a big way. And another gentleman is our old friend Tony Blair.
Yeah.
So it's exactly what I sat at your table not a week ago and told you, if you remember rightly.
Yes, I do. I agree. I think you're
so
right.
So you do know what I'm talking about. Obviously, everybody else doesn't.
Sitting in Ian Puddick's, reasonably, you can argue I was so scared of dying, and not just myself, but I'm a breadwinner for my family and so on, so other human beings would lose out. I had to shoot that man. I was following orders, but that's more of a duress argument.
Yeah. I guess it'd be very difficult if you were like a member of the SS and, you just burnt a partisan village and you ended up at Nuremberg and said, well, I was worried if I didn't burn down the village, I will be shot.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that in this country. It can form a partial defence, but not in the cases we're looking at now.
No.
Because all of these people could have gone on the internet and checked the facts for themselves as well. That's the other thing.
But there is quite a movement of common law. Like there's people who, and a lot of people have got into trouble with it, like who haven't paid the mortgages, who haven't paid the council taxes. And what do you have to say about that?
The people haven't done common law properly. Now, again, the other side watches me all the time. In late 2008, I started to get to grips finally with the common laws, about a year or so after I'd woken as Jesus, and I'm starting to realise that's obviously what the true mission is. It's at this point that John Harris steps up and starts talking about commercial redemption, literally almost exactly the same time, basically. Now, what John Harris put out, I will tell you now, is a load of crap.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking crap, basically. That man, if he wasn't alive, if he was still alive, I could tell you, I would say it to his face because I met him. I can tell you stories about him. A very peculiar story. I was working for somebody else's friends called Ian Puddick actually one day. Sitting in Ian Puddick's front room, typing away, I suddenly hear the back door go. There's no other access to the back garden. So it's like, oh my God, this is it. And obviously in my life, I've got to think this is the moment, bang, bang, or injection, disappear.
Yeah.
So I'm, you know, now obviously he can hear me typing away. So he's thinking the same thing as well. Who's in there typing away? Thinking, oh, they're coming for me. And we sat down and had a conversation. This was John Harris. And he told me that he'd been talking to the secret societies, the stuff he was putting out about law he was getting from the secret societies. He also said that the secret societies either shown him the Holy Grail or shown him a picture of the Holy Grail which had the name John Harris on. So they were playing with his mind. This is why he said he was the King of England.
Yeah.
Now, I will compare my own experience with John Harris. What happens to John Harris, of course, is he goes mad and kills himself.
Do you think is that what happened? Did he kill himself?
Yeah, I can actually vouch for this one because I was actually there the day after he killed himself by accident.
Okay.
What happened was...
Explain, yeah.
Yeah, I'd go around and see a friend, an old friend who's staying at another old friend's place I used to live. And we chatted away in the kitchen for quite a while. He says, oh, by the way, he said, John Harris is now living upstairs. Oh, I must go and see him. So he goes, oh, no, he's been working hard on his book. He sleeps during the day. So I was like, oh, I'll leave him alone then. I go away. Next day, I get a phone call from my friend who's a doctor who owns the house. And he says, John Harris is dead. He's been dead for a couple of days. He must have committed suicide before you even arrived here. So we're having a conversation, me and my mate, and John Harris is lying dead upstairs.
Why did he kill himself? Did anyone ever find out?
Well, again, I think it's to do with this secret society stuff. They play with your mind, basically. Now, in those circles they play with your mind, there's only one thing you can do, and that's love and God. Anything else is the way to the funny farm or death, basically. Now, he'd gone the other way. He'd written a book called Confessions of the Antichrist. At one point, he said to me, every Bible in the world should be destroyed. Every cathedral should be pulled down. Again, I don't agree with the Daily Mail, but I don't think you burn every copy of the Daily Mail. I think I've got better arguments, yeah? If there really are terrible arguments in the Bible, beat those bloody arguments. Don't burn every fucking Bible or pull down something as great as a cathedral, which is a monument.
That'd be a big fire, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and a monument. I mean, think what cathedrals are. They're a monument to the ability of human beings to be able to get on and create something in the name of
so
God.
He became very
beautiful.
anti-religious then.
Anti all that stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't understand common law. When Jesus teaches in the Bible, it says, is it not written in the scriptures? And I know it's written in the scriptures, command to love your neighbours, you love yourself. Is it not written in your law?
Yeah, because you could argue that the only time Jesus gets angry in the Bible isn't he like at the money changers temple and gets out the whip and starts whipping people.
Yeah, that's right. When people say, what would Jesus do? You've got to bear in mind,
He'd
bear in
whip
mind, he thinks it's perfectly reasonable to pick up a whip and start beating people. And I would say I agree with that. This was the usurers. Usury is the cause of everything going wrong on the planet. Beating usurers is a proportional response, basically. There is nothing wrong with that.
I don't think it'd be a good idea if you went down to Lloyd's Bank or any other high street bank, there are many others, and started getting a whip out and beating people.
I don't beat people, but I went into the Royal Courts of Justice on the 19th of January 2009, number one court at 11 o'clock in the morning, just before 11, the 11th hour, and told the judge I had authority to stop the proceedings. Quite funny, there's some conveyancing case going on. Somebody stops, thinking, well, who's this guy dressed in white with no shoes on? I've got lawful authority to stop this business. The judge starts to carry on. I say to him, I'm going to state this. I have the authority of the law.
Yeah, what's it regarding, mate?
Hi, Mr. Harvey. Might better if I speak to you just inside. How you doing, mate? You alright? Can't see you properly. How you doing? You alright?
Not really, no. What's the matter?
Basically, we just need to speak to you very quickly. It would be better to do it inside.
No, you're not coming in my house again, mate. I had all that last time.
No,
I got
no problems here.
No, why don't you just tell me what you want from here?
Okay. I mean, we'd like you to sign something as well.
What is it?
We'll read it to you. You can decide whether to sign it or not. I'll come closer because it might be easier.
No, you're all right, mate. Stay where you are. Mate, stay where you are. Stay where you are. No, it's not all right. I'm in fear for my life from the police, yeah? Because the police ain't acted right on the phone tapping evidence, so...
Right, we're nothing to do with phone tapping. We're just going to read you this letter, okay? Okay. Mr. Brian Harvey. Oh, wait, still, I don't really want to do it, to be honest. I'll come closer because I don't really want to speak to it. I don't want to speak to
No,
you
go on,
loud.
what is it?
Right.
What is it about?
So it's called a threats to life warning notice.
A what?
A threats to life warning notice.
What's that?
Basically, so I'm going to read it out to you and just make sure you understand it.
It's a what notice?
Threats to life warning.
Mine?
Yeah.
Right.
So read it to you.
Threat to my life?
That's why we'd rather speak to you in person.
No, I can't. I'm sorry, mate. I can't. I'm sorry. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I know my life's in danger.
Okay. So I'll read out to you. Is it alright if he just comes to the bottom
No,
of the
mate.
window,
Read it. No. You stay there and read it from there.
Right. Mr. Brian Harvey, I received the following information which suggests that your personal safety is now in danger.
Hey there folks, this is an interesting conversation between two police officers during Brian Harvey's arrest. The same arrest where they seized his computers and all that. I've cleaned the audio in my music studio best I could to try and isolate what is actually being said. Yeah, it's quite interesting. It's brought to my attention a lady in one of the Facebook groups posted that she could hear this whispering between the officers, and it ends with one officer saying shh to the other one, which I find extremely interesting. So anyway, without further ado, I'll just play it back for you guys and you can make your own mind up.
If it's on YouTube, then it's already uploaded and you can't tell whether it's been uploaded. Because if it's too, we've got to see it.
We've got an eye grade who I shot this girl that was detained.
That's not actually properly. That's his neighbour, so you have to jump over the fence. Bearing in mind yesterday's call. Yeah, getting there. Do you want us to check the we're in.
They're here again, everyone. They're here again. They're here again. They're here again, everyone. They're here. Mate, can you not touch this, please? Right, listen, you lot are freaking me out, man. What are you doing? I'm having a chat, but please don't...
Right. If you don't leave this, mate, let us in. We'll go and chat about it in your house.
No, you can't go. Why do you want to break in my house?
Be arrested.
All right, I'll be arrested, but why have you got to come in my house?
Let us in then.
Let me... I don't go... Right, listen, get away. I will come with you, right? You have my word, but please move back from my house.
Okay, well, we're going to stay this close.
No, you're not staying that close, because you're not coming in my house again. I will come with you. Why are you doing this to me, man? People, are you seeing this? Please, I need your protection, people. I need your protection, people. Look what's happening to me. Look how many people are here. Look how many people. What is this? Why are you doing this to me? A what allegation of what? Melissa's communication.
My colleague will explain.
Mate, are you not going to kill me? You're going to put me in prison and kill me, aren't you, for the Queen? You're going to put me in prison and kill me for the Queen. Yes, you are. You are. You are. I know, people. I know. Look at it. Look what they're doing to me. Mate, you are making me ill. Are you... All right, first things first. Are you here on your oath today? Are you all here on your oath today? The oath you've taken to the Queen to uphold the common law of the land. Are you here on your oath today? I'm asking you.
If you carry on like this, we're going to have to take the doors off and come and get you, because you make us concerned for your safety.
No, you're making me concerned. Look what you're doing to me. Please take a look around at you, mate.
The way you're behaving now, you're making us concerned for your own safety. So you can.
Right, look, I'm going to come with you right now. Right?
Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian.
All right, I'm going to come. Right, I'm going to come with you, yeah?
Don't shut that door. Leave that door open, please.
Coming out here. No, you're not going in my house.
That's fair enough.
Right, you're not going in my house. I'll come through there. Of course I can. Will you stop making everything awkward and just let me come with you?
If that's what's going to make you come out here, then you can come over.
I'm coming with you.
Right, I'm coming in.
Right, I'll come. I don't agree with this, right? But I'll go with you peacefully.
When you're going to be, I was going to tell you now, when you're going to be arrested, you have to put that phone down and stop filming, all right? Just come over now. Come on.
What's he doing? What are you doing, mate? No, but why have you got all this? I'm coming, mate, yeah? Look, can you just step back so I can come with you? Right, catch these people, yeah? It don't look all right. What are you going to do to me? You're going to kill me, ain't you? You are.
Listen to me, boy. I'm going to take you to the station.
Right, what police station am I going to?
Going to Leighton police station.
Leighton?
Yeah. We need to talk to you about this allegation, yeah? We're here on behalf of the victim, yeah?
What? Hang on, victim, what are you talking about?
Explain to you.
Malicious communication. Is this Sharon Gale?
I'm not going to go...
Is this Sharon Gale? This is Sharon Gale, isn't it? Just tell me the truth, man. Don't keep hiding stuff from me. Right, it's Sharon Gale. Nice one, Sharon. Nice one, Sharon. And Daniela Westbrook.
Explain to you when we get to the station, right? We're not about to start going into detail while you're on YouTube. Sorry.
Look at you all, man. What are you doing to me?
Come on, mate. As soon as we get going.
Wait, sorry. Hello?
Right, shut up, man, and listen to me very fucking closely, okay?
What?
I've got a message for you to put out on your fucking channel, okay? Do as you're told, my little fucking shill, my little girl. Right, here's the message. I want you to relay that there is going to be a barrister contact Brian fucking Harvey and give him information on me, Rupert Murdoch, to bring down my fucking empire, okay? You make sure you tell him, a barrister, okay?
Some barrister is going to send information to Brian Harvey.
Are you fucking slow or something? Do you not hear what I said? I said a fucking barrister, right? Don't fuck this message up. We need him to think it's real, okay?
That could help bring down the Murdoch Empire.
He's got information that could bring down my whole fucking Murdoch empire.
Are you sure?
Bastard, and you're not fucking listening to a word I've been saying? It's all that fucking hair you've got, Anne. I put you on this job because I thought you could fucking handle it. You need to cut your fucking hair.
You want me to?
And do I have to fucking repeat my fucking self a fucking game? Just get it done, okay, you Peter Stringfellow looking
Okay, Mr. Murdoch, sir.
Just get it done. Fucking maggot. You fucking ghoul.
I'll ensure that that information doesn't get to Brian Harvey.
You fucking Mrs. Mangle, bastard! Piss off!
Oh, haircuts. Why pick one?